Welcome to another episode of Mr. Badger Talks to a Scum. And I'm here with my good friend, Maurice Hoof. How are you, Maurice?
Hey up. How you doing, Badge? Staying one step ahead of you, Tree, I see.
Yes, I'm very safe at the moment. I have got no paedophiles trying to have sex with me.
Yeah, that's the spirit. You're keeping a... although something's fishy going on with that dog picture behind you. That looks like some sort of grooming thing.
I don't even know what it is. There's definitely an older dog that is trying to kiss a younger dog, isn't there?
It looks like that, yeah.
Yeah. I've ejaculated 4 times whilst observing that picture.
But just, what, like in your screen now as you're looking at me?
Yeah.
I can't see your arms, which is disturbing, but...
No, I don't even need to touch it anymore now. I can do it with my mind.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, how old are you now? When did...
I'm 64. It was my birthday last month.
Oh, yeah? What did you do?
Nothing. I'm not allowed out the house. I'm not even meant to be in the house, really, but, you know.
Yeah. What, because of the virus or just for other reasons?
So, we're here to talk about...
I can't go out of mine because I live in Keighley, you see, so it's...
You live in Keith's what?
Keighley. Keighley, near Bradford, lad.
Bradford?
You must have gigged there in the 70s.
I've gigged many places where I was on large doses of drugs. So half the time I didn't even know if I was awake. That was my evidence in court anyway.
Your Honour, I like it, yeah. Yeah, happy days.
I'm just having a curry sandwich.
A curry
Yeah.
You meant to put solid things, I think, in sandwiches, Badge.
That's all right, it's quite nice.
What sort of curry,
I don't know.
Do you
Cost 36p in a tin.
That's sort of my beer. I'm on a Aldi lager.
Oh, the finest.
The finest. You can't put it in a sandwich, though.
Well, you can. You
Just
can
get
soak
soggy. You get your Kingsmill soggy, don't you?
You soak the bread and then you toast it like French toast.
And then you just pour... then you just pour your lager in, do you?
Yeah. Eggs and booze.
Eggs? What? Does the egg sort of serve as a sort of waterproof sheath?
Yeah. Lemmy from Motorhead used to have them. Well, he did and then he died, but, you know.
Well, I guess sandwiches. Do you know that he wasn't allowed by the doctors to stop taking speed? Because otherwise his heart had stopped. Because his heart had got so used to speed that it's settled down to that pace.
I did hear that, but did you also know another fact? His doctor was also his drug dealer. So.
Yeah, that would explain why he's... Yeah, it does sound like that. Ah, Lemmy, bless him. Hey, you're only 6 years off Lemmy, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm not as unhealthy as he is.
Of course not.
Well, he's dead, so...
Well, he's dead and he never filled up on curry sandwiches. He was dicking around with lager.
Yeah, exactly. This is elixir of youth.
A curry sarnie, bloody hell. Have you pioneered that then? Is that going in the Mr. Badger cookbook?
It is. I'm going to be uploading an episode about how to cook a nice curry.
Just get your bread.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, what are you teaching me about? You look very scary, if you don't mind me saying.
Well, it's dark in my room. I haven't paid my electricity bill, so I'm just skagging off the neighbour's internet.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so you're on me torchlight off my phone.
Have you done the same thing as me, which is you've borrowed somebody's house?
No, I'm in my own house. I just didn't go buying electricity off my naughty boy meter.
Oh, I see what you mean.
That's not true, is it? I'm all plugged in. I just haven't got any lights.
Are you a creature of the night?
I was when I was a casino worker and strip club manager and all this sort of thing, but now I'm a fucking landscape gardener, so I'm up with a crack of dawn and all that. It's rubbish.
I was up Dawn's crack once.
Yeah, from Keighley. Yeah, I knew you'd been here.
Yeah, that's why she's dead.
Crumbs. I know. Well, we're all struggling, aren't we? Now we're not making our £64,000 a year on the comedy circuit. So. This
is it. You know, the high earnings that us comedians are currently not making. Although, you know, when we tell the taxman we're on 10 grand a year, that's different.
You know what? I think the most I ever got paid for a gig, I think I got a tenner once off Barry. That was for something different, though.
I was going to say, what did it taste like?
Balloons.
I thought it had taste of marmalade.
Well, you've got high hopes there. Why marmalade?
Because he's Bear Glitz, like Paddington Bear. And also, he doesn't wash. So, we're talking today about... you're trying to teach me, aren't you, that you think the world is square?
It could be square. I don't know. No, I've got all into the flat Earth scene. I'd like to point, and I'll reserve my stance on this until we'll see how you feel about it, I suppose. So, what shape do you think the Earth is?
The Earth? It depends.
What does it depend on?
Well, if you have 3D vision, I think it is globular.
So globe. So you're a globe-tard, as they call them. That's very un-PC language, obviously.
But I think if you've only got one working eye, like I have, it is a disc, like Terry Pratchett on the back of a turtle.
You're sitting right on the fence on this one, are you then, Badge?
I like sitting on things. I'm just going to have some lilt. Hang on.
Lilt.
I
don't think I've ever seen a lilt drunk out of a glass before.
I'm posh.
You're a posh badger.
I'm a man of who enjoys finer things. You know, I'm a man of culture.
Well, once you invented the korma butty, then you moved on to the glass of lilt.
It's actually a vegan curry. Would you believe?
You can have a vegan korma, can't you?
Oh no! Well, I suppose you can. Yeah, I don't know what is in that. I think it's chickpeas.
Chickpeas. I didn't have you pegged as a vegan, actually, Badge, if I'm honest.
No.
No. Is that an ethical choice, or can your bowels not handle the protein anymore?
No, I found it. It was out the back of Lidl, so I was like, I'll have that.
Yeah.
I do enjoy chickpeas though, like especially when they do it on my face. So.
Classic, eh?
Hey, still got it.
Still got it.
Book me.
See, this is why my dad told me to come on your podcast.
Good dad.
Yeah, he had a video of yours from must have been 83, I think.
Oh God, what was it doing?
Well, the chickpea gag was in there.
Yeah.
There was something about. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember if it was X-rated. Anyway, I don't know if it was meant to be a bit of blue. It might have been that infamous one that when you did that special for YTV.
Oh shit! Yeah, that was 1983 or 4, something like that. But that's the one that, that pretty much cancelled my career, didn't it? That one.
Well, it cancelled Christmas in Yorkshire as well.
It did. Well, fuck them. I thought they were kids. I didn't know they were dwarfs.
Your Honour.
Yeah. Which I suppose makes it worse.
Yeah, depends which way you look at it. Don't look at it that way. Anyway, so all right, let's assume then you think like most people that the world is round, yeah, all round and that, right? Round, yeah. What have you got? Any evidence that the world's round?
Yes.
Go on then. What is it?
Films. I have seen a film where they show the Earth, and the Earth is round.
Propaganda, that Badger. Propaganda. They want you to believe the Earth's round because it discredits the Bible.
The Bible?
Yeah. God made the Earth in 6 days and he made it flat. It says, sort of.
Oh, how's this? Because I'm a man of the Christian faith.
Well, maybe I can convince you then. That's a bit of curry stuck in your teeth, haven't you?
I've only got about 3 teeth, so that was against the odds, that one.
Yeah. No, that's that wasn't true. That on your phone. That was NASA lies, because see, NASA's in on it. You see.
NASA.
NASA.
Skinny Indian boxer from the 90s.
No, that's Prince Nassim.
Oh.
Prince Nassim. He might be a flat earther. I don't know. He's a fellow Yorkshireman, so I don't know. I mean, most of us in Yorkshire are flat earthers. You see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because basically you can't see that it's round, can you? That's about it. So
you need visual proof.
Yeah, visual proof.
Where's your proof that it's flat?
In the Bible, innit?
That's not visual. That's.
How do you fucking read? How do you? Yeah, visual proof.
Yeah, you could read in a book that it's fucking hexagon, can't you?
Yeah, but that book would be bullshit, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be the Bible.
That's a good point. Everything in the Bible is fact.
Exactly. Just checking that mask you're wearing, it's not mixed fabrics, is it? Because that's in the Bible.
No, it's made out of actual badger pelt.
Oh, good. Yeah, I suppose that's biblically that's all right. That's all right. I didn't know you're a Christian.
No,
I know you spent a bit of time as a Catholic priest in the 90s after the disgrace, but
no, I can't stand the Catholic Church. It's full of nonsense.
Full of Nazis.
Same thing, yeah.
Pretty much.
So, I'm a Christian. I believe in the Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ, and the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, he's my favourite. Which goat's your favourite?
Billy.
Yeah,
Billy Gruff.
Of course, he's everyone's favourite, isn't he? He's
I
the
like
best
the bit
goat.
where Jesus wouldn't let him cross his bridge unless they paid him.
Yeah. Well, he was a scam artist, wasn't he? That Jesus.
You what?
He was a scam artist. Jesus, scam artist. That's how he made his money.
No. Jesus was the purest man that ever lived.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, yeah, because
Say
anyway,
sorry.
so the Earth's right because
Say sorry
to Jesus.
to me and to Jesus.
Sorry, Badge. Sorry, Jesus.
That's better.
Sorry about that. I'm sorry. Yeah, fair point. You know, I've lost me. It's gonna have another C, but I've lost my filters. I'm gonna have to roach it like a bloody heathen. Never mind. Anyway, so because Earth's center of the universe, right? Like it says in Bible,
Yes.
that means it's got to be flat.
Why has it got to be flat?
Because it's in the Bible, isn't it? The four corners of the Earth. You can't have four corners on a sphere.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, see.
And I suppose when you've got your AA roadmap, that's flat.
That's flat. See? Exactly. And think about this. If a plane takes off from Leeds Bradford Airport, right, and flies to, I don't know, Melbourne in Australia, when it got halfway round, it'd just fall off, wouldn't it? It should do. Yeah.
So how does it? How do they fly and land and that?
Well, I mean, they still fly, but it's just they don't fly around the world, do they? Otherwise, they'd have to keep dipping their nose.
Yeah. So what's on the other side? What's on the upside? The bottoms.
Well, we don't know. We know what's at the edge.
The edge.
Yeah, Antarctica.
You too.
I mean, they could be down there, I suppose. I ain't seen them for a bit. Not since Bono crept in everyone's house and uploaded his album onto iTunes.
Yeah.
But no, the edge is it's the Antarctic. It's Antarctica, which is on bottom Antarctica, I guess. It's that's a big ice wall, like off Game of Thrones, and you can't cross it, and NASA protects it. You see, so you can't get there.
Oh, bloody hell! No, I never knew that.
Yeah, you can't go there. So you remember that? So when Michael Palin went there on pole to pole, that was all CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been because you're not allowed there.
You're not allowed. What's there? Is there like frost trolls and shit?
No, just big ice wall in it, but they don't want you to know that.
Oh. But if there's a big ice wall, why do they say that the sea levels are rising and all that? Why would it just flow over the edge?
Well, because the wall keeps it in, doesn't it? Imagine if you got like the crusts off a sandwich and put them in a circle and like licked the ends and made it all like watertight and poured some lager in or curry, it'd sit in, wouldn't it, like a puddle?
You could go there with some just a little drill and just drill it all through the ice and let the water piss out and we'll be all right.
That's a good point, but see, the flat earthers don't believe in global warming anyway. That's another hoax.
Oh, hang on. I think we're gonna have to talk about this one in part 2 because this is getting confusing. You know, if we have a quick break and have another sandwich, and then you can tell me about fucking global warming as well.
Yeah, you gotta get your sponsors in as well, aren't you? Bose headphones or whatever.
That's it. Yeah, I like me. What was it, Bo?
Bose headphones.
Yeah, send me some both headphones. It's no good having just the one. Right, I'll see you in part 2, Michael.
Oh, all right, bud.
All right. So we're back for part 2 of Mr. Badger Talks to Scum, and I'm here with my friend Montford. But Montford, you were confusing me because you said that global warming doesn't exist either, and I've just been outside, and it's warm.
Well, it's summer though, isn't it? And all what that means is, right, the sun is inside, right? The Earth's in a dome. No, the angry day ball.
Yes.
Yep. You don't see it often, I know.
No.
But so, because we're in a dome, there's a dome over the flat Earth, right? Like a dome, like in that Simpsons movie. Dome.
Yes.
Yeah. There's one of them over, and the sun and the moon are in that, but they're like spotlights. So when in the summer the sun is over us more, I forget why, and that's why it's hotter.
What? Hey?
Yeah, because it's like a spotlight, like a heat lamp, and when it shines on you, it's hot. But like in the summer, because it goes like it spins like this, you see, just around the Earth, just like shining down on it, and then in the summer it goes on a slightly different path, which means it's on us a bit longer, so it's hotter.
What's it attached to?
Dunno.
Well, that's fantastic.
Dunno. No one knows, do they?
Is that in the Bible too?
Yeah.
Oh, all right then.
It's in Ecclesiastes 28:6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, it could be. I can't read, so you know.
God placed the sun and the moon in the heavens. There you go. Boom.
Yeah. Because whatever my vicar used to tell me, I just used to believe, you know.
He used to call you son as well, didn't he?
Yeah?
He used to call you son as well, didn't he?
He did call me son. Called me a lot of things. Called me a dirty little slut.
Well, that was, not without evidence.
Yeah, well, that was because I went to another vicar without telling him.
You were seeking it out, were you?
Yeah.
Like
Whoever's got the best wafers, that's where you go, innit? Gotta get them moist wafers.
The moist wafers. They should put that on the billboard. And they put like Jesus loves you, come in and have a pray. They should put like moistest wafers in Christendom.
Yeah. I'd go to that church if I was allowed inside buildings with other people in.
Yeah, it's not allowed still. I mean, I suppose you could put a mask on your mask.
Oh no, this is more to do with the ankle tag.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
That's quite a strict. You're not allowed in buildings with other people in. Well, there you go. So you shouldn't be allowed outside because technically the Earth's a big building with the dome on. So you're better off they're not right.
Yeah, well, perhaps it's the best thing then. Perhaps me getting in trouble with the police. That's me looking after myself.
There you go. So yeah, global warming, not true. Myth. Sun, moon. I've explained that. Obviously, mechanics work perfectly. No need to ask any further questions there.
That's it. Never ask questions. Just crack on.
What else? So So like we breathe air, like, and there's gas pressure, like air pressure. If we lived on a spinning globe, right, that couldn't happen because space is a vacuum and it would suck all the oxygen off. So
Space
there you go.
Suck what off?
Space don't exist either. Space would suck off the atmosphere.
I got sucked off by a vacuum once.
Henry or Henrietta?
Henry. I was experimenting.
You've got to go Henrietta, otherwise, you don't want to get confused.
It was the hazy days of the 80s. You just do a bit of, special powder, and you just take what you can get, don't you?
Take what you can get. You have to change his bag after.
No, he's just yeah. Well, you see, Henry, he was with Lenny Henry at the time, and
It was Lenny Henry's Henry.
huh?
It was Lenny Henry's Henry.
It's Lenny Henry's Henry, and I was quite lonely, but Lenny was a good man, and he said that if he'd let me have a go on Henry if he could have a go on one of my children. I'm not allowed to say that story. Forget that.
Was that the dawn that you woke up at the crack of us?
No, God, you wouldn't want to wake up at her crack. She'd break your pelvis.
Ah, quite like dawn.
Oh no, fucking hell. Horrible woman, horrible.
What have you got against Dawn French?
She used to eat all of my pasties. You wouldn't let any. If you walk past her with a pasty, fucking hell, she'd jump on you. Just savage you. So, that's my food. That fucking Dawn. Give it a rest.
Is that why? Is that why she's still on your? Because I've seen your rider. You know when you're doing a gig, and it says number 1 is make sure Dawn French is nowhere in the fucking town or county. Is it county or town? You've got a rule.
You can put it on the fucking rider. Trust me, she ignores it, and she's that big that she can barrel through a barricaded door. Tell you.
Oh, Dawn, you leave her alone. Vicar Dibley, see, she's a lady of the cloth.
Fucking, she's always touching cloth with the amount of pasty she fucking eats, the fat bitch.
Anyway, so go on. You got any other any questions about why the Earth's flat? What about gravity? Do you want to know about gravity?
What's gravity?
Didn't know gravity. It's just mass in it. Like some stuff's like
masks.
Some stuff's no mass. Some stuff's heavier than other stuff in it. That's all. So it goes down.
Like Dawn French.
Yeah, there you go. See, it's just that, like, you know, like oil sits on water. Like that's like what gravity's like. Heavier stuff goes to the bottom, doesn't it?
So you're saying that everything weighs the same?
No. Some stuff weighs more than other stuff, doesn't it?
Well, is that not gravity?
No. Gravity's a myth.
Gravity's a myth?
Yeah, it's a lie. Made up by NASA so they can have a round Earth for some reason.
Oh yeah, so why would NASA want all these lies?
Because they want to discredit the Bible and God and stop us being the centre of the universe.
I see. So what is NASA then? Is that some sort of Satanist organisation?
Yeah. Massive, yeah, big Satanist organisation, yeah. Space shuttles and that, bullshit, never went up there. Space is fake, innit? You can see the strings on the videos sometimes if it looks a bit like there might be one there, and if you really look and ignore the rest of the footage. Yeah, I might have just tipped my hand there. See, I'm not really a flat earther. I just really fucking love watching flat earth videos on YouTube. It's brilliant.
Okay.
Give it a watch sometime. It's fucking fantastic. These absolute idiots. Like, if I can't convince you, Badge, although I feel like I got quite close with the 4 corners of the earth thing.
I do believe you, because I say you said it's in the Bible.
Well, yeah, exactly. But, you know, lots of shit's in the Bible, innit?
What do you mean, lots of shit?
Well, there's a lot of shit in the Bible, isn't there? Like, it's alright to have slaves and that. Don't worry. Don't worry if you beat one up a bit. If you don't die after 3 days, you're alright, aren't you? It's in the Bible.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Is that who's on your pictures back there?
No, I never took pictures of them. That's waste of Polaroid, that is. They're not even human.
They're not even human?
No.
What, slaves?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. That's pretty much what the Bible says. Yeah. Maybe you're the only true Christian.
Am I convincing you now? have we swapped track? Have we swapped tack?
What else? And there's that story, isn't there, where the angels are like, I like how in the Old Testament, like everyone's just sort of wandering about, like God just wanders about going, oh, yeah, all right, what's going on here? And like there's these 2 angels who go down to have a look at Sodom. And yeah, and then like Lot's like, I can come and stay at my house if you want. So these angels like go for a bit of a kip at Lot's house, and all these men from Sodom come out and be like, oh, we want to bum these angels, they're dead sexy and that. And Lot's like, nah, don't bum the angels. Look, here's my daughter. Just have a go on her. And that's like, yeah, good, fine. That's it.
Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? What's wrong with that?
Oh,
See,
yeah.
you're just backing it up. You're making everybody Christian now.
Everyone.
If you're a Christian, someone will come and do all your work for you, and you get to bum fit young women.
I mean, well,
does that not sound good to you?
I think the against the will part's the bit that that might rankle a bit there.
Yeah, I mean,
And then I think it's the same fella. I think it's the same bloke. They run off because Sodom and Gomorrah get blown up, and he's like, the angels tip him off. So he buggers off with his 2 daughters. His wife gets turned into salt because she like has a look at the town for some reason, and that's like a role for some reason. So she got killed. But then the daughters are all like horny and want kids, so they like drug their dad and then like take turns raping their own dad, and that's fine too.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it if I had a daughter and she wanted to rape me, as long as she was fit. If she looked like Dawn French, she can fuck off.
Well, it depends. It depends who her mum was, doesn't it? If it was Dawn French, they might look a bit like her.
Oh God, yeah. To be fair, perhaps that's why Dawn French is so big. Perhaps she started eating in biblical times, and she's just never stopped.
I hope Dawn French doesn't watch your podcast.
Dawn French doesn't watch anything but food programmes. Just sits there dribbling.
When's your cooking show starting?
That's the more chow mein, please. That's my Dawn French impression.
It were good. I thought she was here.
I know.
Yeah. What's your cooking program called?
My cooking program currently doesn't have a name. I sort of make it up each week.
Yeah. You're not going to get many followers if you keep changing the name of your show.
It was called Lockdown Cooking, but we're not really in lockdown anymore, are we?
Yeah. So now
it's a waste of time just calling it cooking.
Could just call it cooking. There ain't another one called cooking, I bet.
It's a good point. Cooking.
And you can just like, if it's like, I don't know, the 4th episode, just call it Cooking 4.
Cooking 4. Cooking.
Like,
cooking for badgers.
No, too wordy. Simplify.
Simplify.
Just cooking and then the number of what episode it is. I like it.
This is the first time ever that somebody has told me to make my language more simple.
Got to simplify it, but you're too wordy. You're all over the place.
Yeah.
You need to tone it down.
That's what the police officer said when I hit them children in my car.
What, you were too wordy?
No, that was all over the place. I was fucking shit-faced.
I think I remember this. You didn't hit them though with the car, did you? You just sort of drove past and hit them.
Yeah, I got out. And then I punched shit out of them.
Yeah.
They looked at me funny. Can you believe that?
It's weird you never made it in kids' TV, isn't it?
I definitely made it in kids' TV, I tell you. I got mixed up with a bad crowd, and then, got in trouble. I wasn't allowed to do the kid gigs anymore. They'd still supply me, you know. We had it all behind closed doors and that, but yeah, they moved me on to like going live was what I was doing before. They moved me on to like The Price is Right. I was on that.
Is that why Andy Peters got sent to the broom cupboard?
Yeah.
Wait, was he? Did Andy Peters have? Andy Peters had Ed the Duck, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I respect Ed the Duck because every Tuesday he'd go to Scouts, and he wouldn't turn up till just before Neighbours in a little Scouts outfit. That's continuity. That's dedication to your craft. Is that from Ed the Duck? He knew he had to be on TV from 3:30 until 5:30. But on Tuesday he said, "Fuck that! I'm going to Scouts."
Yeah, but you do know,
Duck of Honour.
I'm probably gonna ruin your childhood here. Ed the Duck wasn't a real duck.
Yeah, was he quacked?
No. Ed the Duck was what we call in the industry a puppet.
What, you mean like he was like a chicken and they dressed him up like a dog?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, magic of television, innit?
You can't train a duck. They're impossible to train.
What about a gopher?
No, you can't train a gopher either.
Well, again, Gordon the gopher. He was. You know what? He wasn't very well behaved. Now you mention it.
And he wasn't even a real gopher.
What was he?
A rat.
What did they? They dyed him, did they?
No, they just put him in an outfit.
So you can train a rat?
Yeah. How do you think they got Roland Rat to fucking talk, you idiot?
Yeah. Well, I always thought yeah, you're right. He was a big rat, wasn't he, Roland?
He was massive.
He was quite ahead of his time. Those sunglasses he wore, they're back in fashion now.
Yeah, well, everything that Roland Rat did was in fashion now, isn't it?
That's true. He could have been in the Beastie Boys. I've got a 7-inch of rat rapping somewhere.
Rat rapping.
That was his single, wasn't it?
That's what I used to do my Christmas presents in, and then the kids would scream at me.
Well, is it not very big presents if you can wrap them in a rat?
Several. All you need is a penknife and some Pritt stick.
So you just glue. So how many rats would you need to glue onto, like, I don't know. Can't think of a gift you buy children. A fucking hell,
Tumble dryer.
A what?
The tumble dryer.
So if you bought your kid a tumble dryer.
I haven't got any kids.
Oh yeah. That's a lot of rats though. Where are you getting all these rats?
I'm not a very clean man. The caravan was a right state. And my mother, she used to. They'd come out of her orifices.
Just rats.
Yeah.
Was it definitely your mother, this, and not like a burlap sack of rotten potatoes or something?
Some people did describe her as an old sack. Yeah. But no, she used to do special sexual tricks for people like Richard Gere, where she'd hide their rats. And sometimes he'd just forget about them and go home.
Geronimo! Old Richard, eh? Wonder what he's up to. Do you ever think about that? Richard Gere's doing something right now.
Yeah, he's probably doing quite a few little things, isn't he?
Yeah, true. I wonder if he believes in the flat earth.
I don't know. I think Richard Gere is a hero.
A hero or a weirdo?
A hero. I like Richard Gere because he made it popular to have sex with prostitutes again.
And his surname is slang for cocaine as well.
Is it?
Gear, innit? You ain't got any gear. You could call him Dick Gear.
Dick Gere.
Yeah.
Cocaine for your cock.
Me.
Which you definitely need with some of these prostitutes. That's the only thing I didn't like about that film, is that it had Julia Roberts in, who's a very, very attractive lady. I've never come across a lady that even looks as good as Richard Gere, to be honest.
You want to get yourself to that Amsterdam.
A hamster, what?
Amsterdam. Oh, you're not allowed out of the country, are you?
I thought we were back on Roland Rat then.
No, you don't. There was a famous hamster. Who was a famous hamster?
It was Roland Rat's mate, wasn't it?
Did he have a hamster as a mate? Oh, I'm thinking of Penfold. He was hamster.
Was he?
Off Danger Mouse, yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
Well, I failed to convince you about flat Earth. I'm sorry about that.
I don't even know what shape the Earth is, so I think
Don't
it was
really matter, does it?
an experiment. Yeah, but at least we both know that gravity doesn't exist now.
Yeah, okay. I was going to try and be like, I actually think it does. But, well, I'm going to go read my Bible anyway. You know.
Well, you look like you're all dressed up to do a fucking sacrifice.
I've just had a bath.
Oh.
Just got out of bath, haven't I? You know how it goes. When Badger calls, you answer.
This is it, yeah. You don't want to upset Mr. Badger.
Well, exactly. What happened last time?
I raped everybody.
Everybody.
They just pumped me full of drugs and let me go.
Just everybody. I mean, there was only 3 of us there. It just went...
Never, ever take me to Nigeria ever again.
That wasn't me, I'm afraid.
No?
No, that wasn't me. You got me mixed up with another Montford.
Oh.
Tim
Okay.
Montfords.
Well, anyway, I'm going to let you finish your cigarette. And we'll probably chat about some more things that you don't believe in the future.
Just a hobby. It's just a hobby. It's just a hobby. Watching flat earthers. I like creationists too.
Creation.
I'll tell you what. We'll do creationism next time. That's a belter.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll teach you about evolution.
Heavy lotion.
I did sort of hiccup a bit in the middle of that word. Evolution. I get more northern when I talk to you for some reason.
Sean William Scott.
Yeah, and David Duchovny.
Yeah, that was bad, wasn't it? So, anyway, we'll organise a second podcast where you can do more weird shit.
I'll be your conspiracies guy. There you go. There's some I do believe in. We'll do when I do believe it. Oh no, because I'll get all upset if you don't agree with me.
Yeah, and I probably won't.
You probably won't, you contrary bastard.
Say bye-bye to the boys and girls, you scary weird fucker.
Boys and girls aren't allowed to watch this. You know the rules. But bye anyway. It's been nice talking to you.
Bye-bye, Thomas.
Who's Thomas?